Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing out there on this fresh, brand new Sunday morning, January 9th, 2022? Well, I hope everybody's doing well out there. We're about to go into a brand new week, everybody. Well, I'm not going to be long before you this particular morning. What I want to talk to you about is in terms of brand new in 2022, right? So just think about it. I'm sure you had goals for 2019. I'm sure you had goals for 2020. Then the pandemic hit, right? I'm sure you had goals in 2021. But we have another opportunity, you guys, 2022. So what are you going to do new in 2022? Because you may have left some goals on the table. This morning, what I want to talk to you about real briefly is, are you the one? Yep, I'm going to say it again. For those who don't know, my name is Thomas Taylor III, coming to you live from Lawrenceville, Georgia. And the question today, this morning is, are you the one? And you might be saying, Thomas, what do you mean by that? Right? So I want you to just kind of think about that for a moment. Are you the individual that's going to change your family's history? Are you the individual that's going to be the first person in your family to start a business? Right? Are you going to be that individual who actually maybe you grew up without your father? Are you going to be the individual in your family to really take charge and take care of your children? Right? Are you that mother, right, who maybe didn't have a good relationship with their mother, but are you that mother that's going to switch that and change that paradigm shift, right? And be that mother to your children that you wish your mother was to you, right? Now, those are a lot of questions. And the main question is, do you believe that you can be that one to change the trajectory of your family, of your life, of your history, right? Or are you going to believe what they said about you? You just like your daddy. You ain't going to be nothing. You just like your mother. She wasn't nothing, right? Nobody in your family really is a whopping success, right? Because all through our childhood coming up, there were things that were said about us. And unfortunately, you guys, most of them were negative, right? Negative things that was implanted in our subconscious. So now you 20, 30, 40, 50 years old, fighting, battling those memories of what they said that you were. So the question is, do you believe that in which they said about you? Or do you believe what your creator said about you? Well, Thomas, what did my creator say? Well, somewhere in that book that we read, your creator said that you and I were made in his likeness, in his image, right? Now, it doesn't negate our parents. But when you understand from a higher level, from a higher perspective, there's a greater level of who we are in terms of who we were made like, right? Our image is higher than just our birth parents. So the question is, do you believe that? Because at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, that's the only thing that matters. And I believe enough in you to know that your future can be a whole lot greater than your past. But again, the question is, what do you believe? Now, I'm going to give you a little example. I kind of told you a little story about myself last week regarding my father, growing up without my father in New York, and then making a decision to change my name. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a tough decision. right? But I realized that if I didn't do it, it doesn't happen. It doesn't get done, right? So I made a conscious choice, and I realized that I was the one. I was the one to do it. For example, for those of you who watch and know about The Matrix, I'm gonna do a whole, kind of program on this so you really can understand the essence of what it really means. Just from a quick overview in terms of just the movie The Matrix, really understand what it was about, right? The whole movie ultimately was about Neo believing that he was the one. Because if you understand the movie, in the beginning, he was fighting Sentinel. He was fighting, right? But just think about it. As soon as, for those who watch the movie, as soon as he believed and he understood that he was the one, when they start trying to attack him and shooting at him, they shooting bullets at him, what did he do? He put his hand up. The bullets dropped. He stopped fighting, you guys. Why did he stop fighting, Thomas? Because he believed that he was the one. So my question to you today is, regardless of what you experienced in the future, this is 2022. Do you believe, do you have enough faith to believe that you are the one that can make a difference, not only in your present, current family's future, but in children unborn? Why? Because the decision that you make, ladies and gentlemen, today, that's how deep it is. That's how many generations it can impact, right? In that same book that we read, right? He talks about, I am the father, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, right? Generations, right? So just think about generational curses, and we know they're out there. Well, guess what? There's also generational blessings. So what happens if you are the one and the blessings for your entire family, future family, depends upon your decision? What are you going to do, ladies and gentlemen? Are you going to pick up the mantle? Are you going to answer the phone when it's calling, when it's knocking? In your meditation, your consciousness is saying, and then it's telling you that you're the one. You are the one to make that shift. You are the one that changes your family's history. You are the one to start that business. Regardless of what they said about you, you're the one. But the question is, do you believe it? Are you willing to go through the hate, right? Are you willing to go through the dislike? Are you willing to go through that? One of my favorite scriptures that I read, you guys, is Hebrews 11:1. And it says now, not tomorrow, not later. It says now, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. And I always utilize that, right? Why? Because faith is substance. So if you believe you're the one, there's going to be something that you have to do, right? Now, we all pray, and prayer is good. But after you pray, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? You got to get up off your knees. You have to move. You have to do something, because the blessings that he has for you is in the doing. I know you might be afraid. I know you might be fearful. But everything that your Creator has for you is on the other side of fear. Once you believe that you have what it takes to get the job done for being the one to change the trajectory of your family, you can do it. You know why I believe you can do it? Because you wouldn't be listening to this if you couldn't do it, right? Because I don't believe in coincidences, right? I was once told that coincidence is way of God's way of staying anonymous. That's a coincidence. You listening to this because you fighting with yourself. You wrestling with yourself to believe that you have what it takes to get the job done. Well, guess what? You do. You just have to believe that you do. So here's the challenge. Do you believe what they said about you? Like I said before, right? Or do you believe you, right? So can you trust yourself with what you already have to get the job done? Don't get caught up in what it looks like. Don't get caught up in that. Because sometimes what you see is a mirage. It's not real, right? But you have to go through certain things to get to the point to understand that, yeah, you are the one. Yeah, I am. It's me, right? I have what it takes to get the job done. It's a new year, ladies and gentlemen. Whatever happened prior to, just push that to the side for a moment. Say, Thomas, okay, cool. Just push that to the side. Don't even worry about that. We're going to start brand new, a fresh, clean slate. There's something inside of you that your creator put inside of you that he's challenging you to do. I'm challenging you to believe that you are the one to get it done. Now, there's going to be some work involved, right? So again, that's where I come in as well. I'm a certified life coach. I'm a vision coach. I'm here for you. You're not alone. I'm on the last stages of finishing up my website. My website will have my programs on it where I can help take that dream that you have, right? Connect the vision and change your family legacy. That's the gift that I have, you guys. I have the gift of vision, right? I see things. I can assist you. I can coach you through. Now, sometimes that's what we need. We need somebody to support us, right? We need an accountability partner to help us cheer us on, to get us through when it gets rough. Because we have to understand why we're doing it. That's what a coach is. That's what a coach does, right? That's the benefit of a coach. Now, you guys know who've been following me. I've been on Facebook Live for almost a year now, right? Just giving you value, just giving you content, right? Because it was a challenge for me because of my gift, right? Well, now I was moving to 2022, right? I want to help coach you now, right? Like now that's the next level, right? Free content, free value. But now in order to help get you to that next level, I'm going to coach you guys, going to have free consultations to kind of get a better understanding of where you are. But I will help you, everyone. But again, for this Sunday morning, the question is, are you the one? And if you believe you're the one, are you willing to do what it takes to get up off your knees, finish praying, and move to get things done? Not saying it's going to be easy, but in order to be in position, the correct position, it's going to be necessary. And I know you can do it. Trust yourself. You have what it takes. Don't get caught up in what they said about you. Because those who said those things about you, they're still where they are. They don't want to see you get ahead. They don't want to see you, be in a better position. They don't want you to experience prosperity in all different levels, right? But I know you can. I know you can. But you have to believe it. So again, I can stay on here all day, you guys. But on this Sunday morning, we're going to increase our belief. We're going to get on the other side of fear. And we're going to do those things that we know that we were ordained to do. And why is that important? That's important because the trick is to stay focused long enough to witness the manifestation of what has already been completed. If you believe it, you can achieve it. It's been a pleasing pleasure as well as a privilege. Go out there and make it a great day. And I'll see you on the other side of fear. Thomas Taylor III.